Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So all of you guys already probably know by its title, I'm going to be recreating Priyanka Chopra's 3 events look. Now, except for the reception, I'm still trying to find a jewelry set that is close to the reception look, but other than that, I pretty much managed to get something similar to her outfit and the jewelry style for the other looks. So hope you guys will enjoy this recreation of Priyanka Chopra. Now, of course, disclaimer, not every single recreation look is going to be exact same thing because it's very difficult to find the exact jewelries and outfits and all of that stuff, but yet we always try to get somewhat close. So as you can see, first thing first, I've already applied my moisturizer by MAC Cosmetics, and I'm just going right into my foundation. For that, I'm using my Huda Beauty foundation in shade Toffee. What I'm doing here is I want to get the full coverage of the actual Huda Beauty foundation, so I wanted to use a brush instead of a beauty blender. I find like beauty blender is nice, but it takes away a lot of the coverage, so it makes it very sheer, so you don't get the true coverage that a true Huda Beauty foundation is supposed to give you. So that's the reason why I'm using a brush here, and I'm sort of dabbing it and at the same time swapping it around the areas that I can dab. So yeah, and the remaining I'm just gonna place it over my neck. Now for highlighter, I'm using my NC20 highlighter by MAC Cosmetics. This is their newest collections. These are called Studio Fix Concealer. It's nice because I always love Studio Fix foundation, Studio Fix powders. Now they have the Studio Fix concealers, and honestly these concealers are super creamy. It's full coverage. A little goes a long way, and honestly it's so easy to blend. It doesn't dry fast or anything, so it's nice in a way, and as you're blending it out, it dries and it sets to onto your face very nicely. Now again, I'm using the same stippling brush to blend that into my skin. Once the blending is done, I'm going to now set it with my Inglot translucent powder. And first thing, I'm always going to set my under eyes first because I don't want the foundation to be moving around my eyes, creating those fine lines. Now for the rest of my face, I'm using Studio Fix powder NC42. This is actually my shade at the moment, and I'm just applying that all over my face. And at the same time, I'm dusting away that powder that was sitting underneath my eyes and all the other parts of the highlighted areas. And for contour, I just went straight into bronzing because I noticed Priyanka did not do a lot of contouring, so I just went with the Hoola bronzer, and I'm using that to chisel my face. At the same time, I'm giving it a little bit of that bronze glow that she had in almost every event. To set all of that powders into my face, I've used Maybelline makeup setting spray. Now moving on to my brows, I'm going to be using Goof Proof by Benefit Cosmetics. And first thing first, I always like to brush out my brows, and then I like to go in and fill them in. Now notice Priyanka Chopra actually has a little thicker eyebrows, and I'm trying to mimic kind of that thicker eyebrows. Although personally, if you ask me, I do like thick eyebrows too. But yeah, I'm not blessed with thick eyebrows, so I'm gonna have to draw it in. So once my brows are done, I'm going to move on to the blush. For that, I'm using this color called Pinch Me by MAC Cosmetics. Now, when I was looking at Priyanka Chopra's morning ceremony look all over social media, she had a beautiful like peach tone all over her eyes, her cheeks, and her lips. So I kind of looked at the color carefully, and I am pretty much sure she used something like this color, and this is actually called Pinch Me. Almost looked very similar to this color. Now for my eyeshadow, I'm using the same blush by MAC Cosmetics, because remember, she kept it really simple for her eyes. Now for the eyeliner part, I'm not too sure if she has used a vivid eyeliner that you can see and tell, okay, she has eyeliner on, or if she has totally skipped that part and just applied individual lashes. I wasn't too sure. Individual lashes, I find it quite difficult to put it on yourself. Like, I find it very difficult to put it on myself. I can put it on my client, but not on myself because I can't really see and I don't want the glue to get into my eyes. So I just went with a thin eyeliner. very thin. And then what I'm doing here is I'm kind of dabbing that blush color a little bit more to make it look more vibrant so it shows on the camera, because sometimes I find like camera tends to wash out a lot of the colors. Now for mascara, I'm using Lise Wautier's mascara. And once I'm done with the mascara, I'm going to be applying the lashes on. So yeah, before I apply my lashes on, I'm going to just finish off with the face. So I'm going to be using Becca Highlighter in shade Opal. And if you notice Priyanka's face, when she was under the shadow, her face looked really nice and beautiful and matte, like how she always does it. And that's why I love the way her skin looks on camera. And then as soon as she hits the sun, I can see it glowing. But it wasn't such an obvious glow like, oh my gosh, she has a ton of highlighter, that's why she's glowing. No, no, no. It wasn't like an oily glow. It was like a very soothing glow, and that's the kind of glow I always like because it always photographs really well. If you have too much shine, it doesn't always photograph really good. So anyways, moving on to the lashes, I'm putting on the Ardell lashes. These are the Demi Wispies, and I'm putting it really close to my real lashes. And like I said, she could be putting on those individual lashes, but I don't have individual lashes, and even if I had it, I find it's quite difficult to put it on myself. So I skipped it and I just went with the strip lash. I just make sure the strip lash is really close to my real lashes. For my lip liner, I've used Huda Beauty's Trophy Wife. And then for my liquid lipstick, I have actually used Katvon D's liquid lipstick in shade Berlin. And this is a very bright pink, and I swear she wasn't wearing such a bright pink like this. So what I did was I actually topped it up with Mehr by MAC Cosmetics to make the shade sort of like the way she did it. She did have a little bright lip though, but it was more like the mauve tone. And so like, see that? As soon as I applied the Mehr, the shade turned out a little nice mauve pink look, and that's the kind of makeup look that I wanted to aim for. So yeah, I'm pretty happy how the lipstick color turned out. And honestly, it was a difficult one to find. Like, I couldn't find any colors. I think I should have just used Huda Beauty's Trophy Wife, and I think it would have been like perfect. And I don't know why I tried the whole Berlin thing, but I liked the way how it turned out. I mean, it suits my skin tone, so I'm happy with it. But yeah, I mean, if you want, you can just stick to Huda Beauty's Trophy Wife, and I think that should be good. So this is the look. And moving on to the second look, I'm using my Clinique wipes to get rid of that lipstick color, and I'm using that same old foundation brush that I've just used for my foundation routine, and I'm just applying that leftover foundation on my lips just to make it look more smooth. Now the next color I'm using, it's called Half and Half. Now Priyanka Chopra for the Sangeet event had a very nice subtle lips, so I'm going for Half and Half. Now keep in mind, sometimes lipstick colors do look different obviously on different skin tone. I'm obviously a little darker. I'm pretty sure I'm darker than Priyanka Chopra because Priyanka Chopra looked really fair, so I'm guessing she's a lot fairer than me. And yeah, and what I'm gonna do here is, I don't think she had like a nice thick liner. I think she had more like a smoked out smudge liner, so I'm just using this hot chocolate color from, it's called Cyprus Ombre from Soft Glam palette, and I just applied that on top of my liner. And that's it. I just changed two things, the lip color, and I just smudged my liner, and that is her Sangeet look. Her base was pretty much the same all throughout. Now moving on to her shaadi look, I'm gonna again take off my lipstick, and I'm gonna do some changes to my eye color. Now the first color that I'm applying, and I'm making my crease color a little bit more darker and deeper with a color called Sina from the same Soft Glam palette by Anastasia. And here I'm just darkening up a little bit. And the next color I'm going to be using is called Cyprus Ombre, and I'm applying that a little bit starting from you know, from the very edge of my eyes, and I'm pushing it towards the lid and towards a little bit towards the outer corners as well, to make it look more like a brown smoky eyes. And that's it. Once it's done, I'm going to be using the color called Viva Glam by MAC Cosmetics. And this is a beautiful, like, I don't know, I've actually noticed this color used by Priyanka Chopra a couple of times already. Like, she loves this red color. Like, I remember Nick Jonas actually saying that first time he met her, she was wearing red lips, and I feel like this is the red she always wears. So anyways, what I did is I actually kind of smudged the lipstick using my fingers to make it look more like subtle, not like deep dark red, because from the pictures it didn't look so dark red, so I kind of like smudged it. So that's it, guys. This is her shaadi look. So I have covered pretty much the sangeet, the morning reception, sorry, the morning wedding ceremony, and the desi ceremony. So all of them has been covered. The only thing that's been remaining is the reception. So I couldn't find any jewelries in my stock that matches her reception, so I'm gonna leave the reception out because I also want to do that hairstyle she did. Anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. It was fun recreating all her wedding looks, and some of them was kind of like a guess because the pictures weren't really like that clean and crisp. Anyways, hope to see you next time on my next video. Till then, take care, guys, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.